A building containing a school collapsed on Wednesday in Nigeria's commercial capital, Lagos. An emergency agency spokesperson said there was no immediate information on any casualties. Ibrahim Farinloye, spokesperson of the National Emergency Management Agency Southwest Region, said scores, including school children, feared trapped in the Nigerian building collapse. In 2016, more than 100 people were killed when a church came down in southeastern Nigeria. In Lagos that same year, a 5-story building still under construction collapsed, killing at least 30 people. A floating school built to withstand storms and floods was also brought down in Lagos in 2016, though nobody was reported injured.
What happened this morning around 9 o'clock? Everybody have resumed. We just hear B, collapse of building at Ita-Faji market. And everybody, we are there to rescue them. Plenty children, because it's a school. And they are using two floors. They have creche, nursery and primary.
Nobody can ascertain the number of casualties involved, but so far so good. We have rescued at least 34 have been rescued, and the rescue mission is still ongoing.
When we are told when it's about the building is not much more okay, that's why I went down, and a lot of kids is dead now. Even some like 2 years, 1 year, a kid, 5 years. A lot of people there, but we do try to rescue some out of the children. Even some, there's another man there. He's dead, but he's out there now. They're taking him to the ambulance. All the organizations were very, very trying. And with the guys, the peoples out here, even the guys that live here in this area at Ita-Faji, they tried a lot. Even when we met them, we would just give them the support with all the paramilitary. Everybody do try. And I give kudos to everybody.
President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday said that he was extremely saddened by the collapse of a building in Ita-Faji, Lagos State, which claimed lives, including little children. He condoled with the families of the victims and the Lagos State government. He wished others who were injured early recovery. In a statement by his special advisor on media and publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, the president tasked the state government to put structures in place to ensure that such tragedies did not happen again. And in the studio to speak with us on the issue, to give us an eyewitness report of what happened, we have our correspondent Samson Oloyede in the studio. Hello, Samson.
Yeah, good morning.
I know that this is heartbreaking because I have witnessed a terrible situation like this before, but tell us exactly what you saw when you were there.
Well, when we got there, that was minutes past 12. It was rescue efforts were ongoing. You had local residents acting as first responders, and then you also had various personnel of the LASEMA and the Lagos Response Unit, on ground as well, from paramedics to security personnel, a whole lot of people, just trying as much as possible to ensure that they can rescue as many people as they can, and it must be said that kudos, to the local residents, because before the emergency services arrived, they had rescued a couple of people, with the various tools they had, at home, from sledgehammers to hammers. You could see clips of that. I think it's a sad one, but more importantly is the efforts that the local residents put into it as first responders. It's quite commendable.
I'm trying to understand why a building like that would collapse. Could it be a foundational problem? Could it be that the building was weak? Did you probe to find out what exactly could have been?
Yeah, we did. I mean, a couple of local residents in there didn't want to speak on camera, but they were able to tell us off camera that it was a 3-story building. It served as a commercial, educational, and residential building. And that's where, you want to raise questions as regards the plan and other approvals that such buildings had to go through. The ground floor was reportedly used for commercial purposes. It had shops in there. The first and second floors were that of the primary school. So that gives you, an age range of the, pupils in there, probably from age 3 to 10 or 11. And then the last floor was the residential area. So it's
all these in one building.
In one building, and it was also said that the building was renovated less than 6 months ago. So It shows you the state of the building itself. It was probably weak, and then the owners or the developers knew, and they were just trying to patch it up by renovating. And then from the feelers we got, the renovation was not duly done. It was just you know, haphazardly done job. So that could also have contributed to the collapse, as it were. And then,
were you able to find or speak with the owner of the building? Was there anybody there as a representative of the owner of the building?
No. You know the way it is. Everyone was tensed, anxious. You had parents wailing. Everyone at that point no one was ready to give an interview. Everyone was just trying as much as possible to ensure that as many people as they can, you know, they get them out of the rubble. You know, and that was what it was. You could sense that the atmosphere was tense. Everyone was busy trying to get one thing or the other done. And kudos to everyone who participated in the recovery.
I'm hoping that you do a follow-up on this, because we'd like to find out what exactly happens going forward today, who's the authorities are speaking with, and you know, somebody has to be brought to justice.
Definitely. It was also reported, you know, by the local council development area, the chairman there, that the governor, when he made an on-spot assessment, you know, had directed that 4 buildings be shut down. They should be demolished. And so...
Did it fall in the category of the buildings?
Yes, apparently it did. And it was also reported that about 13 primary school children, you know, were trapped in there, and they were rescued, you know, although 3 unfortunately died.
Well, Samson Oloyede, our correspondent who was at the site of that building collapse, thank you for speaking with us.
A pleasure.